Hey everybody, Sarah coming at you from Crazy Cluckers Poultry Farm and Goats, wanting to talk a little bit today about the goat milk soap that we make here on the farm. So this started out a while ago with just having an excess of goat's milk and trying to find a use for it. And at that time I had little ones that had really super sensitive skin and heard that a milk-based soap is the way to go. So I started educating myself, doing research, gave it a go, and it ended up being wonderful. It was fun, it's kind of addictive, but it was really, really great for their skin and my own. So we stuck with it, and that's all we use now. So the more I made it, the more I realized how awesome it was and beneficial and all the healing properties in it. So I started making it for friends and family, and it just kind of grew from there. So I use only 4 ingredients in my soaps, and it's the same 4 ingredients every single time. The only time that changes if I want to jazz it up a little bit and I want to use some different colorants, different scents, things like that. But all 4 of the ingredients you can pronounce easily, and you know what they are and you know what they're for, which is really awesome because if you look at the bottle on any kind of soap, the ingredient list is long, and I can't pronounce the majority of what's in here, and that's a kid's soap. So that to me is a little bit disheartening when I can't pronounce the ingredients. It's a long list. I don't know what any of that stuff is even for. So I don't feel comfortable putting that on my kid's skin. And it's the exact same way with adult soaps and products as well. So I try to avoid that if at all possible. Your skin is your largest organ when you think about it. So anything that you're putting on your skin is being absorbed into your body. So that's something really important to think about and consider when you're using things like that. So again, I only use 4 ingredients. 2 are oils. 1 obviously is goat milk, and the 4th is lye. And the lye component is what makes people probably the most hesitant about making their own soap. And going into it, that's what really frightened me, because all I heard was how caustic it is, how dangerous it is to inhale, or if you get it on your skin, and just really how dangerous it is. And first I thought, well, gosh, anything that dangerous I don't want to put on my skin. But lye has been used forever as a soap, as a laundry detergent. You can't make soap without lye. It's impossible. Anybody that says that they can make a soap without lye in it, there's just no way. Unless you're buying like a melt and pour soap or one of the kits where the lye is already dissolved out in water or milk or whatever the case may be, you can't make it without lye. So at first that made me very nervous as well. I was afraid to handle it. But you really just want to make sure that you're using the proper protective gear, long sleeves, gloves, eye protection, well-ventilated area, and make sure you're doing it in a space that dogs aren't going to be hitting your legs, cats aren't going to be jumping up on the counter, little ones aren't going to be sticking their hands in stuff and coming around. So just have some common sense and be cognizant of what you're doing with it. Respect it. The way that I first looked at it was like a deep fryer. It has really super hot boiling oil on it. You're not going to be crazy and careless with it and sloshing it around. You're going to be careful when you put food in or out of it. You're going to watch out for the splashing oil and grease because it's going to burn if it gets on your skin. It's the same way with lye. I've gotten it on my skin, and honestly, I'm not proud to admit it. At first it would sting. Now I'm kind of used to it. It's really not that bad. But my hands are like working farmer girl hands, so I'm completely calloused up and thick-skinned, literally. So just be really careful with it. And if you do get on your skin, just go wash it off with soap and water right away. Some people say that pouring vinegar on it will counteract the pH level of it and will reduce the pain and stinging. I haven't had to try that yet, thank God. I can't imagine what it's like to get in your eyes. It would be horrible. So just respect it, be careful with it, and you'll do just fine.